My boss told me he's taking 10 hours out of my paycheck every week. I'm 18 and I work as a tower technician. I climb, fix issues, build sites on the tower so we can all have internet access. With being in this field, I travel for work. Sometimes I'm out of state for weeks at a time. But today, after working 14.5 hours, he told me we are not getting paid for truck time. Where we are working now is an hour and a half away, and that's 2 ways a day, and that's over 10 hours a week, so I'm losing $300,400 a week. I really like this field, it pays good, and I have to pay bills, and I have dreams. I don't want to stop doing this work. I love it, but I need advice on what to say to him. He isn't going to be in tomorrow for a funeral. I told him we need to talk in person on Monday. I need advice on what to say to him to give us our time. Thanks in advance. Quite possibly illegal and probably worth your time to check with a labor attorney. Start taking notes of all of the time. It sure sounds like your boss is breaking the law. Document everything. Make it easy on yourself. A notebook in your car. A note on your phone. Whatever will make it easy for you to track these hours. Then you need to send him something in writing saying you think you were underpaid. How hard you push this will depend on how willing you are to lose your job. But one day, you will leave that job. And you will want to file a wage complaint. And all of your notes will come in handy. Or if you are safe to do so, file the wage complaint with your state department responsible for that now. Do you get paid while you're climbing up and down the tower? If the answer is no, well, that's another problem. If the answer is yes, ask him why. Seeing as you're still technical and literally still traveling to the work site. If climbing is during paid time, so is driving. Do you drive from home to the work site? Or from home to the office then to the work site? In a company vehicle, or driving from an office to the job site needs to be paid. I used to work at a construction company. They weren't the best, but they were honest with hours. We had a big meeting making sure everyone was clocking truck hours properly because it was a legal requirement. Are you driving from your house to site? Or from the office to the site? Also, are you driving a company vehicle? Research the trucking law. Most places, if you're driving a company truck to a job site, they have to pay you. A while back I was looking into being a tower tech. Apparently they get screwed over often. In various ways. Your situation sounds like one of them. Though almost an hour long. This PBS Frontline episode on tower workers is well worth watching. If you're able, you could shift your experience climbing to something like a wind technician. Loads of renewable energy companies out there needing people that are willing to climb. And from what I've seen, they take safety and compensation more seriously than these subcontracted cell tower companies. Check out wind technician job postings for places like GE, Siemens, Pierce Renewables, etc. As a 30-year bankruptcy attorney, this is a sign the business is failing. Get a new job ASAP? You won't have one in 6 months. If you are driving from a reporting location to a job site, you have to be paid for that time. I guarantee you that boss is claiming mileage on company vehicles for that time. He is breaking the law, probably due to ignorance of the law. Dahl says that drive time must be paid if the job site changes from day to day and is substantially different from the standard commute from an employee's home to their starting point. So if you drive from your house to meet up with other employees, then all drive to the job site. That is work. If you're expected to answer calls or perform any work-related functions en route to the job site, then that is also work. Being that most people do not commute over 1.5 hours to work each day, it isn't considered a standard commute but rather work time. Demand your pay. Do you have this in writing that he's refusing to pay you? Is it only you he's refusing to pay for drive time or all employees? How long have you worked there? If you don't get paid travel time, leave the truck where it is. Sorry boss. If I'm not getting paid to drive this, I won't be driving a company vehicle. I can't afford the liability alone. You can find the vehicle here. Hopefully you can pick it up before it gets stolen. Immediately contact the Department of Labor. Boss is out of line. If you and the team are driving the work truck, then even more so. He is cheating you. Fuck them anything over 0.5 hours. Oh man, I can only imagine the commotion if you an off-the-clock employee happen to crash a company vehicle. I'm sure the insurance will love your boss. In general, you don't usually get paid for the travel from home to the first worksite. This typically means that you drive your own car to the office, pick up a work truck and then start getting paid. The alternative option is to take the work truck home and start getting paid when you arrive at the work site. Damn, so they'll bring a tower to the shop or your house these days. Yay, that's not legal at all. Oh, absolutely, do the math and send that to the doll, and ask him for the policy in writing. Contact the Department of Labor, Employment Office. This sounds like wages and hours violations. Owner can get in deep trouble as the state comes and audits their books. For all employees, not just you. Fuck no. You should be getting paid for travel time. And definitely hazard pay. Don't let someone take advantage of you because you're young and just entering the workforce.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.